coming to you live from Grand Junction, Colorado. I am your Fill Your Cup mentor, making sure that you take care of you and fill my cup first so that you can fill the cups of others around you. So today I'm going to bring to you a topic that a lot of people avoid talking about, and that's fear. Fear. There's two different ways to approach fear. Now, I'm going to adjust one of them. One of them is forget everything and run, and or it's false evidence appearing real. Those two are one and the same. Or do you face fear with, you just face it. You face everything and rise above. How do you handle fear? It's a big, deep question, because a lot of times we run away from the things that we're afraid of. We run away from that big lion, right? Or do we have the courage to face the lion and go forward? So think about all the things that you may be afraid of. You're afraid of talking to a new friend, or having that tough conversation with your spouse or your loved one that you haven't had before. And you know that once you did have that conversation, that things would move forward, and maybe you could heal that relationship, and maybe you could grow that relationship and develop that relationship a little bit better. One of those things is just get into it, go forward. It's taking action and moving forward in that, because if you sit back and just wonder if and worry, that's not going to get you anywhere. So as you guys are dropping in, just drop in the comments hello. Tell me where you're coming in from. I love seeing everybody here. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Brooke. Thanks so much for joining. So I wanted to bring in this fear topic because there's so many things around us. We are in the third week of January. Third full week of January. And, a lot of us get these new goals going and we're like, oh, I'm going to do this 2018. It's going to be the best year ever. And then you tried a couple things and you're like, nope, I guess it's done. So you're done. And the question is, are you really going to be done? Are you going to really let that fear of moving forward hold you back? I mean, what are your goals? What are your goals for moving forward? What are your goals for, making this year the best year ever? And if that one thing didn't happen, is that really going to just pull you back and, just say whatever? Is that really not going to happen? Good morning, Kitty. So I don't want to challenge you, because challenging makes people want to run away too, but I invite you to face that fear. I invite you to face that fear, take action, and move forward. If you failed once, you know what? That's a good thing, because no person that I know that has been successful did not fall on their face. Not once or twice or maybe even 100 times. Like, I know you've heard of the story about Thomas Edison. It took him a long time to make sure that light bulb worked. But you know what? He didn't say, didn't work the first time, so it didn't happen. He said it took him 10,000 times to figure out ways that didn't work, and he figured out a way that did work, right? Thank goodness for light. So that's just one example is, fall on your face, but get up and do it again. Or I invite you to do that thing that's going to make you fall on your face, because you know what? That's going to help you learn and grow. That's going to help you learn and grow more about yourself than you ever thought. One thing that challenged me last year was getting in front of this camera. I'll be honest, getting in front of this camera and talking and speaking from my heart in front of all of you guys. And then I hid for a little bit. You notice there was a little bit of an absence, but you know what? I decided I'm going to face this head on, and I am going to bring my message, because I know that there's people out there that want to hear it. I know that people want to learn about taking care of themselves, learn about facing fear head on and being that lion. So I encourage you to be the lion, have the courage, and move forward in your fear. Sometimes it's harder. Sometimes it's a lot harder said than done, but you know what? Put yourself around people that are going to encourage you. Put yourself around people that are going to lift you up rather than pull you back. Because there are going to be people that when you do go outside of your comfort zone and you do face something that you're very afraid of, but it's going to be better on the other end, there's going to be people that are going to want to pull you back in the bucket and pull you back, because they don't want to see you succeed. Why? Because they want you to be back in the comfortable world where they are. So I'm going to encourage you. I'm going to help pull you out of the bucket. Let's go on that other side of fear. Let's face it together. Good morning, Lisa. Let's face it together. Because if you don't have somebody to hold your hand and walk you through it, you will be stuck back in that bucket. You will be stuck back in 2017. Is that where you want to be? That's the question, is where do you want to go? Where do you want to be? Do you want to face your fear? Sometimes facing our fears are the hardest things to do. But you know what? There's so many people out there that are willing to help you and willing to encourage you. So I am one of those people. I would love to connect with you guys. Drop me a message. Drop below if you have something that you're fearful for. Just drop a 1. Just drop a 1. You don't have to tell me what it is. A lot of people are afraid to say what their fears are in public. But you know what? Just putting it out there that you're willing to face your fear. If you're willing to 1, have the fear, but number 2, put a 2 in the comments below. If you're willing to face that fear ahead and just face it head on and take some action. And if you need some help taking action, let's do it together. Let's do it together. Let's make this week, let's just start with 1 week at a time. Let's make this week the best week of 2018. All right? We'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for joining. If you guys want to stay connected, hit follow. Send me a private message. I would love to connect with you guys further. Have an amazing day. God bless you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.